Long before social media stars turned scandal into currency, Jacqueline Bisset was quietly rewriting the rules of love and independence in Hollywood. With her razor-sharp cheekbones, wild brunette hair, and eyes that could make even the most confident men stumble, she was a force of nature, untamed, unapologetic, and fiercely private. While tabloids tried to paint her love life as scandalous and wild, the truth was far more complex and deeply human. Jacqueline's story is not one of reckless abandon, but of a woman who chose freedom over convention, passion over possession, and authenticity over approval. Born in the quiet English countryside, Jacqueline Bisset had little idea that she would become one of the most captivating actresses of her generation. Her breakout role in The Sweet Ride in 1967 not only launched her career, but also marked the beginning of a passionate and defining relationship with Canadian actor Michael Sarrazin. Their chemistry was electric, both on and off screen, and for 7 years, they shared a deep emotional bond that was as genuine as it was unconventional. They didn't parade their love in magazines, but those close to them knew the truth. They were deeply in love, often appearing at events looking as if they had just left each other's side. By 1974, Jacqueline and Michael parted ways quietly without public drama, but the media was quick to fill the silence with speculation. Rumors swirled about Jacqueline's alleged affairs, including a brief fling with Ryan O'Neal during his peak fame in 1972. Though never confirmed, their frequent public appearances together fueled gossip columns. Around the same time, while filming Day for Night in France with legendary director François Truffaut, whispers of a romantic connection between Jacqueline and the director emerged. Witnesses on set noted a palpable tension, though publicly they maintained a professional front. The early 1970s were a whirlwind of rumors for Jacqueline. Hollywood producer John Peters was another name linked to her, though their relationship never blossomed beyond fleeting interest. The tabloids eagerly seized on every encounter, turning even the smallest spark into scandalous headlines. Yet, Jacqueline remained elusive, never confirming or denying the stories, maintaining her privacy in an industry that thrived on exposure. After her split from Michael, Jacqueline's love life became more public. Moroccan-born entrepreneur Victor Dry entered the scene, and unlike her previous subtle romance, their relationship was out in the open. They were a fixture on the Beverly Hills social circuit, often seen laughing and holding hands at premieres and parties. Victor even sold his fashion business and moved to the US for her. However, Jacqueline's aversion to marriage clashed with Victor's traditional values, leading to their breakup in 1980. Even during her relationship with Victor, rumors persisted. In 1976, Jacqueline was linked to Nick Noller after they were seen talking closely at a party, sparking gossip about a possible affair. Shortly before her breakup with Victor, she was also rumored to have been involved with Schaefer Farrer, the son of Audrey Hepburn, which raised eyebrows due to their age difference and Jacqueline's admiration for Audrey. Perhaps most controversially, Jacqueline was rumored to have had a brief but intense relationship with actress Candice Bergen in the 1980s, a time when Hollywood was far less accepting of same-sex relationships. Though no concrete evidence surfaced, the rumor gained traction partly because Jacqueline had openly expressed that her romantic life was not confined by gender or logic. In 1981, Jacqueline found love again with Alexander Gdinov, a Russian ballet dancer and actor who had defected to the US, leaving behind his career and family. Alexander was struggling to find his footing. Jacqueline felt an instant, inexplicable connection to him, rooted in their shared love of ballet. They lived together happily for a time, but Alexander's battle with depression and addiction strained their relationship. Despite Jacqueline's efforts to support him, the relationship ended peacefully. Alexander's untimely death at 45 deeply affected Jacqueline. Jacqueline's romantic life continued to defy Hollywood norms. In 1988, she met Vincent Perez on a French film set. Despite a nearly 20-year age difference, their relationship was genuine but ultimately ended due to conflicting schedules. Vincent later described his time with Jacqueline as incomparable, highlighting the depth of their connection. 2 years later, Jacqueline began dating Emin Bosteep, a Turkish-German martial artist and bodyguard. Their relationship blossomed despite their differences in age and lifestyle. Even after their breakup, Jacqueline remained protective of Emin, defending him against critics who dismissed him as a boy toy. They were occasionally seen together years later, even reuniting briefly in 2007. Now in her 80s, Jacqueline Bisset remains a figure of intrigue. She never married or had children, choices that have fueled speculation and misunderstanding. Yet, she has consistently expressed no regret about her decisions. In interviews, she has called marriage a cage and admitted to fearing the word forever. For Jacqueline, relationships were about emotional truth and personal freedom, not societal expectations. Throughout her life, Jacqueline's private choices were often sensationalized by the media. Words like scandalous and crazy were used to describe what was, in reality, a woman living authentically on her own terms. The tabloids' relentless pursuit of salacious stories often overshadowed her achievements as an actress and her genuine relationships. Despite this, Jacqueline's beauty, talent, and independence have earned her lasting respect. Fans and critics alike admire her for resisting Hollywood's pressure to conform, for embracing her sexuality openly, and for living a life defined by her own rules. Jacqueline Bisset's story is not one of reckless scandal, but of a woman who chose freedom, passion, and authenticity over convention. Her untold, crazy sex life is better understood as a testament to her independence and refusal to be boxed in by societal norms. In a world quick to judge, Jacqueline remains a symbol of grace, strength, and unapologetic self-expression.